We both decided early on that mediation was the right thing for us.
It was hard for us to decide things on our own, and we had to come to an agreement on childcare and finances.
My solicitor suggested mediation.
When my son got divorced, I saw less and less of my grandchildren. I thought mediation could help to open the lines of communication.
I just wanted to know I'd always be able to see my daughter.
I got legal aid. My solicitor said I had to come.
The people who go to mediation come from all walks of life. The thing they have in common is they're involved in a separation or divorce, but in the main they're people who want to be able to resolve things in a way that's better for all concerned and reduces the conflict and the expense and the unpleasantness that is often involved in litigation and trying to find blame and fault.
They range from people who've just separated to people who are coming back because they've been before and things have moved on and they need to sort them out again. They want to be able to keep control of their own decision making. They want to be able to sort it out more quickly, which of course you can do when you're sitting down together in a room together, and they want to do it as cost effectively as possible and to remain amicable.
People can come to mediation via a number of different routes. One of them is simply that they've heard about mediation, perhaps from a friend who's had a successful mediation, so they apply, they look us up on the website and they apply.
Sometimes they refer themselves, sometimes they've been to the citizens' advice and have been told about us. They might have been to Relate to try and rescue their relationship and find that that doesn't work and Relate have sent them on.
Another route is they go and see a solicitor, and the solicitor advises coming to mediation, or perhaps says in order to get legal aid you need to go and meet a mediator.
And very often people come to mediation after they have been involved in litigation or a legal battle for quite some time and they think no more, I want to resolve this in a simpler way.
Finally, it may be that they have been ordered to go and meet a mediator by a judge in court.
The main issues discussed in mediation are generally around contact with the children or grandparents' contact with the children, finance, something to do with the house.
Very frequently, the reason that clients come to see us is because they cannot agree between themselves on the issues of parenting. Probably it's the single biggest concern for most of our clients, is they can't agree on what's called rather coldly contact, often between the non-resident parent, which is often but not always the father. They can't agree on contact between the father and the child or children. This is probably the single most important thing that they wish to discuss.
If it's important to people, they will bring it to mediation. Clearly, children's arrangements, housing, money, debts, they are the big issues. But in mediation, very often we're dealing with the details, the very, very small details of being a parent, whether it's children's diet, bedtimes, behaviour, children's health, allergies are a big issue. Everything to do with the detail of bringing up a child, the detail of running a household.
Often, of course, there's the issue of dividing the assets. First of all, discovering what their assets are, and then for them to discuss and decide how they should split the assets between them. One of the great problems of divorce is it's not just the parents and the children who may suffer, it's also the parents and the children's other relatives, the extended family. So what mediation can do is provide a bridge for these members of the extended family to ensure that they also keep contact with the child. Nothing is too trivial and nothing is too important. We will talk about all the issues that are important to them as separated people, or indeed as parents if they're that as well. They don't have to be parents. We help an awful lot of people who are not parents but are separating from each other.